Also, it's been, 12 years since you came into the Toyota program. Look, that they provided a lot of resources and a lot of opportunities, but even with your talent, there's still work that you have to do. Give me a sense of how you've gotten to this path. It's not the 12-year overnight sensation, because there's a lot of work, but you've gotten an opportunity that very few have had, and you've been able to this point, take a pretty good advantage of that.
Yeah, Dustin, I'm glad you asked that, because Tyler Gibbs is right over there. Don't look away, Tyler. Tyler Gibbs is right over there, and he's the reason. Between Tyler, Jack Irving, David Wilson, they were the three guys that took a chance on me back in 2014, and it's unbelievable to look back at. And whenever in 2014, it seemed like it was so far away to be here today in this moment. And looking back at it, it felt like it happened overnight. And I just remember going through those years of, the dirt cars and getting that first contract that I got from Toyota Racing Development, saying that I was going to run 15 late model races and we're going to try and make you a stock car driver. And I'm like, how is this going to happen? And 15 they always under-promised and over-delivered. And that was something that, it was a life lesson for me. Like, don't overextend yourself. Don't promise more than you can take. But that 15 late model races ended up turning into 15 late model races and 7 truck races. And then the following year was full-time trucks. And, whenever I got into full-time trucks, I'm pretty sure I was 20 or 21 years old. And at that time, Eric Jones was in the Cup Series, and he was younger than me, I'm pretty sure. And Chase Elliott was younger than me. And I'm like, man, I got to get to the Cup Series tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm not going to make it. And they stayed the course. They believed in me. They allowed me to develop as a race car driver. And, it felt so far away in those early years. And now living it feels like it was just yesterday. And thank you. Thank you, Tyler. It means the world to me.
And then I was interested in what you were saying about being in the Toyota development program and not really knowing, like, what was like. Most of us see somebody goes in the Toyota development program and think, well, if they win, they're going to. It's the path is made for them.
100%. 100%.
So did you just not have confidence that you could win in asphalt because you had never run it before?
So, yes, I mean, that is very true. Like, I didn't know if I could do it myself as a race car driver. And I was fortunate enough in 2015 to win the Eldora truck race, which was a big moment in my career. And then that kind of propelled me into full-time truck racing in 2016. But whenever I got there, I had William Byron as my teammate with Rudy Fugle, and he kicked my butt in 2016. Like, he won, I think, 5 or 6 races. I won 1, and he just outperformed me. And I remember having a conversation with Kyle Busch in the fall of 2016 after Homestead, and I said, Kyle, I have to be paired with that team because I need to prove to myself or learn to myself if I can do this or not. And if I can't do this, then I'm going to, try and be a sprint car driver. And Kyle, I think, had reservations of pairing me with Rudy Fugle for 2017. And thank God he did. And it kind of, elevated me to become the Truck Series champion and onto the Xfinity Series. But I will say, Toyota Racing Development, their driver program, if you win, you will get the next opportunity. And that's one thing that they are so good with is, they take a chance on young guys, and they have a lot of guys in their pipeline, and they're just looking for the one guy that's going to win and advance themselves. And if you keep winning, you will get opportunities.